It's in a little...
Bottom of the Great Big... Ooh. Who's that? Is that Davy Jones's locker? Oh, it is apparently. Anyway, should we try and find Nana and the doggies? Shall I go and take them for a walk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're going to do that. Well, we're going to talk about something that her daddy said. Yeah, who happens to be from Nigeria. And I thought it was actually quite interesting. And her daddy happens to okay, stop moving. My daughter. Yeah, her daddy's with my daughter. Hence, that is my daughter's daughter, my grandchild, Toshi, one of many.
That is generally
You keep
how it
breathing.
works.
You keep breathing. Stop breathing.
I have a whole collection now, I can stop.
Oh, okay, it's all right then. You got a football team yet?
No.
Oh dear.
I don't think so. How many is a football team?
I don't know. I haven't got a clue. How many people in the football team?
I don't know.
know. Leave the comments down below. That's how much I know about football. It's terrible, isn't it? It's shocking, really. But anyway, her better half is Nigerian, isn't he?
Better half?
Yeah, that's what better half. Yeah, it's from Nigerian.
That's news to me.
What? He's Nigerian. No, he's better half.
No, it's better half.
Oh, there you go then. Anyway, so she's got. So I got it from first-hand knowledge that I have. What we're going to share with you. Yeah, she's strange, I know.
I came from him, what do you expect?
No comment. No comment. No comment. I do apologise, my darling. I had technical issues. I left the cable in the shack from earlier.
Yeah, he
And I
says,
tried a new cable and it didn't work.
he says, I'm now coming, and I went outside in the cold,
You did?
in the windy
You in
cold.
the cold?
With 3 dogs to wait
I
for
bet you were talking in the microphone. That's probably coming through here while we're recording.
Well, we didn't know when you were coming or when you were starting, so you might have a little bit of our speech in the front.
Oh, crikey, I bet you
We're
talk
just
about me,
talking
weren't
about
you?
makeup.
Makeup? That's weird. Little Toshi was
isn't it?
singing.
Huh?
Little Toshi was singing.
Oh.
You might spoil her beautiful voice.
Oh no. It's little Nana and Amelie went into Sophia's room and helped herself to makeup, and they come down with it on their feet, their knees, their lips.
Children, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Sophia's makeup is all a bit of a...
Bit of a mess.
Mess.
So they looked a bit like when you do your makeup.
Well, I don't know. I don't do makeup.
The lipstick there kind of thing. That's the kind of thing we
She has
get.
lipstick hair.
No, I'm
like.
talking about you.
Yeah, but I don't put eyeshadow on my feet and my knees.
I don't know. They might start a new trend. You never know these days. It's a strange world we live in.
They are only free.
Anyway,
They are only free.
They are only free. Anyway, we're on a dog walk, and the thing I want to talk about is perception. Perception.
Or conception.
What? Yeah, you could say that, I suppose, in some ways. It was windy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, my point being is that we Brits, you know, we like to say that it's great by name and great by nature. What do you say? Yeah, Great Britain. That's what we say, isn't it? You know, it's so wonderful over here, you know. And so the point being is that this perception that we have, as British people, so how great it is in Great Britain. Well, that perception has travelled across the seas to faraway lands, apparently. Yeah.
Well, we know
including Nigeria.
Well, we know Nigeria.
Hence, it's not specifically Nigeria. I imagine this is everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a perception that we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot in some ways. No, not me, because that doesn't really bother me really. Because you know, I'm not. I hope I'm not a xenophobe. Am I a xenophobe?
No. But we know firsthand about Nigeria.
Well, not about Nigeria, but somebody who I was born in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I've never been, darling.
No, but we know about what they've been told.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what Ken was saying, my dear daughter's other half, what he's saying is, and his brother, Onwoody, he is also saying this as well.
Yeah.
And that they have been painted a picture about, as a perception about the United Kingdom, about how great it is, you know, Great Britain. Now, you're seeing it, aren't you? You're seeing it in the Daily Mail and the Tory Graph and what have you, when they like to tell us they're coming over here taking our jobs and our women. Or was that Father Ted? I think that's Father Ted. That's Ireland. Anyway, so they're coming over here taking our jobs and our women, they are. Oh, they come over here and what they do, they just knock on the door at the Home Office and say, give me... Oh, no, they dictate, don't they? Say, I want a new car,
Oh God!
I want a house.
That's a James O'Brien sketch.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Someone said, they're having it.
Well, sketch, wasn't it? That's where you phoned in, wasn't it? That's where you phoned in.
Yeah, someone says you're giving the houses away, they're giving them cars and money and jobs and everything.
Well, if the right-wing nut jobs are going around and telling everybody that it's such a great place because you get free cars and free houses, which you don't, by the way, just to make that quite clear. Of course they're going to come. So I would say that all those right-wing nut jobs that hate immigration so much, they've created the problem themselves. They are the cause. Would you say, Madai?
Yeah.
I would say so. I would.
Yeah, because...
What a bunch of bonkers. All the racists and the xenophobes.
Because it's not as easy in England as people
Of
make
course it's
it out to, or they're painting it to be.
No, it isn't as easy. It's not easy. Nowhere's a free ride. No matter where you go, it's not a free ride.
It's a free ride, but...
You've got to do your thing. You've got to be able to, earn a living, haven't you?
Yeah.
And contribute.
But some things are like very expensive and they probably didn't realise, like the council tax and...
Well, this is actually the thing, actually. What my daughter was saying, how regarding healthcare, there's light is a bit annoying. If you wonder what I'm doing, kind of backs and forwards, because this dog over here happens to be on the lead at the minute, and he gets tripping me up.
Oh, we're talking about healthcare.
Healthcare. Now, what he was saying was that although you pay for your healthcare in Nigeria, for instance, happens free, yeah, it don't cost a lot. Saying that, Carol, I don't know if you can compare Nigerian their health service to that
Anywhere.
the NHS.
No,
let's be honest. We have to be honest about that.
Yeah, no, honestly.
But critical care and stuff like that is going to be cheaper.
Yes.
It will be cheap, not cheaper.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
Cheaper. Cheap. It'll be cheap.
Yes.
It doesn't cost a fortune.
But
the same with fuel and all that sort of stuff is cheap.
yeah.
But it's relative, isn't it? It's relative to your income.
Yeah.
Stop eating poo. Carol, I'm talking Carol, by the way.
No, I'm not eating
You're not eating poo, are you?
No.
No.
So-
that little one there was.
So they think
Sheep poo.
So they think they come to England
Ollie,
and the healthcare is free,
Yeah.
which I suppose inferior is.
Let me begin the perception.
Yeah. If you don't mind waiting a few years for an operation,
It's not
or
free.
It isn't, 'cause
If you have to work, you've got to pay into
you've got to
it.
pay national insurance.
Yes.
But also the waiting lists are tremendous and horrendous and
Horrendous.
and waiting to see a
horrendous.
consultant is
terrible,
very
yeah.
long and all that sort of thing. Yasmin was saying to me,
He's eating poo.
Ken's ruled out France because he said that was private healthcare and it would be really expensive.
No, that's not how it works there.
But isn't how it
No.
works. He didn't realise how it worked here.
No, you with the healthcare in France, right? Oh, God, I hear this so much. It's partially state funded. So 70% of the healthcare here in France is funded by the state. So, but 2/3. The rest of it is done by a mutuelle.
Yeah.
Assurance mutuelle, which is basically a top-up insurance, which is, isn't expensive.
No.
Costs about 120 is it, for family.
Yeah. I don't know. Justin does he were only paying 50 something.
Oh, 50 something
Yeah.
a month, yeah?
Well, that's definitely could be under 100 a month for a family.
Yeah, okay, so it's not a lot.
No.
So then there's there's something else as well, you see. Let's say you can't afford 50 quid a month because your earnings are really, really low, you're not earning enough money. Okay, do you know what the limit is?
I'm not 100% sure at the moment. There used to be 12,000 per person and then 6,000 per child.
Well, this is CMU, which is the complementaire.
So for a couple, that'd be 24,000. If you had 2 children, that would be 36,000.
So if you think about that, it's basically healthcare for all the working class people is pretty much free.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're on a low income, you'd be free.
Yeah, if you're what they can,
or
what
if
they
you're
cost.
unemployed, or if you're sick, or
So I think benefits basically, obviously.
Retired, all that sort of thing.
You get your complementaire.
Yeah.
And then you have to pay. So it makes a lot of sense, So those who earn more money have to have the top-up insurance. But there is no private healthcare here, is there?
No.
You know, they keep saying it's like a private healthcare service. It's not. There are clinics which are private, but you still have your state hospitals. And you might have private hospitals, like you've got in the UK, but they're not run in the same way. They're not PFI schemes, the private hospitals here in France. They are actually, they have to, they run under the governance of federal, the French law.
I had that heart monitor thing from a private clinic here, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Which I had on for the weekend.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So, it's windy today, you know.
Also, housing, like, you probably need about 300 grand to buy a house in England, where you could buy one here for.
Oh, okay. Let's say you want a little 3-bedroom semi-detached. I'm walking back because of the light. By the way, it's 600, so I'll trip over a dog in a minute. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Anyway, keep you watching that way. You see, you tell people to fall over a dog.
I think a quarter of the price here. I think for 75 grand you could get a 3-bedroom semi-detached in a reasonable.
Well, if you consider what our neighbour sold their house for, he passed away,
my God,
and that went for 30-odd grand, and that was a large 4-bedroom house at 34, was it?
Yeah, something like that.
All that's just gone back on the market again, but 150, which is probably near its money.
About 130-ish, I reckon.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of work, not a lot though. So it has all been renovated. It's just needs a bit of TLC, I suppose. It's the usual sort of things, but property's cheap. You know, okay, we would probably get 300 or 400 for ours, wouldn't we?
Yes.
Because they're set and where it is.
Yeah.
But you think with equivalent property in the UK?
God,
you've seen our house.
$1 million or more.
It's huge in comparison. The big rooms. Yeah. I was actually wondering whether or not that room that the kids are in, we ought to split that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's big. And then you've got the mezzanine. I look at it. You know where we put the stairs. Anyway, it's different.
We talk about it.
Anyway,
anyhow, and also the thing like council tax in England, you're talking like 1,500, 2,000 to pay council tax each year.
Yeah.
And over here, you're probably talking under 500.
Well, ours is under 500.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There is no habitation tax here in France anymore.
No TV licence?
No TV licence, no. So there's lots of
no road tax.
No road tax.
CT every 2 years instead of an MOT every year.
That's right, yeah. And car insurance is cheap. Okay, my beat of old X-Trail.
No MOT on motorbikes.
No, my X-Trail. Yeah, we'll get a minute. The X-Trail, my old X-Trail, my insurance for that was about 240 now. It was a lot cheaper. It's gone up a bit actually recently, but we pay about 240 a year for insurance for that. Okay, I got full of claims and stuff like that, but still, it's cheap.
It's the same for your motorbike.
Yeah, the insurance for my motorbike's the same. It's literally the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh dear. I don't get the value of that, do I really?
No.
But there's no CT or MOT.
No.
The CT, which is the Control A technique, that is basically the MOT here in France. So that basically they go check your vehicle. They're quite stringent, but they do it every 2 years, not every one. And it's about €60 for a car. It's really cheap.
So what we're really getting at here is they're painting this rosy picture that everyone wants to go to England. That's probably why a lot of people are going over to England, but they don't realise that they'd probably get a better deal elsewhere in Europe.
But also that those people who are painting this rosy picture are just generally those who are quite xenophobic, are complaining about brown faces.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So they've already shot themselves in the foot, wouldn't you say, darling? I think that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it then.
Yeah, I think
that is. I think that's it, because that's quite frankly, I think it's in some ways it's funny, but it's quite tragic as well.
Yeah,
because
but some of these people like Ken was saying, well, if you'd known about France before England, you'd probably come to France.
That was Onwardie who was saying that.
Onwardie,
yeah.
He said he'd probably come to France.
France instead, so.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, people are desperate to leave the UK to come to France once they've realised that it ain't quite such a land of hope and glory after all.
Yeah, well, daughter keeps thinking about it.
I know, she was quite defensive of the UK for a while. Now she's not now. She's not now, no. Because she came over here, didn't she, with us?
Yeah. She was over here for 7 years.
She went back to the UK and made loads of children.
Yeah, she was over here for 7 years. She had her first little girl.
Yeah, little Grace was born in France.
And then she went back when Grace was 6 months. But then she only went back for a month and then come back a couple of months. So, she went back, I don't know, She's only been back about 6 years.
Yeah. And just pop them out.
Yeah. And now
Like shelling peas.
And now she'd like to stay here, I think. Well,
Yeah,
Grace wants to stay here.
It's very stressful.
Grace wants to stay here, and she don't care if her mummy goes back. Apparently,
I know. She loves her grandpa.
she does love her grandpa.
Yeah. Have we got everyone?
I don't know. I can't find
Because
Bear.
there's Sebastian right over there.
Bear.
Oh, he's doing his wheeze.
Or wee.
Yeah, whatever he's doing.
Sebastian.
Under a tree.
Sebastian.
There he comes.
He's coming.
Well,
we know saying goodbye.
I think I'll say to towel that one because quite frankly, I want to make that video done.
Yes,
You know
good
that.
idea.
We're going to make another one on the way back.
Goodbye.
It's the way to,
Have
way
a
back.
nice day.
Anyway, have a nice day. You can go ta-ta.
Ta-da.
Oh, you did it this time.
Ta-ta.
Anyway, you got Sport Channel, you do that on Patreon or buy us a coffee. And I don't know why my Pandora is trying to mount, a girl's trying to mount a male dog. Yeah, and the links are down below. And, lost track then. I know! She broke my flow. She did. Blimey. Anyway, there's memberships as well if you want to be a member of the All Shorts, the Waddy crew. That's Waddy over there, by the way. Yeah. And also we've got planting trees here, you see. I know France has got lots of trees, or this area of France has as well, but we're planting more. It's good for the old birdies, you see, and we're seeing so many more. And if you'll be a part of that, there's a GoFundMe link GoFundMe link down below where you can basically buy a tree and we'll plant a tree, or she'll dig a hole. Wouldn't you? You'll dig a hole.
I thought you could make your thing work.
My thing.
Your gadget.
Oh, you mean my post hole borer thing? It drills holes in the ground.
So I don't have to dig them.
Oh, I suppose I could make it easier. Oh, damn. Anyway, yeah, I could do that. Anyway, and I'll make a sign to go with the trees. So there's links down below for that as well. Anyway, it's time for us to go. Ta-ta, you know, ta-ta. Oh, blimey, I got all mumbly at the end, darling. I did. All mumbly.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, I am. Oh. Yeah, say that thing says recording. Just to wind you up. Yeah.